Political grief. This is the sadness, the turmoil, the helplessness we feel over political decisions and events that are taking place right now in our world. You know what I'm talking about. Political grief is sitting right in front of us right now. And are you wondering, how do I handle this? How do I handle this fear of the unknown? Well, I'm here to tell you political grief does exist. And all of us worldwide are experiencing it. I want to give you 3 ways to handle this. Number one, channel those emotions into action. Go out and take the emotions that you're feeling. I know a lot of you are feeling anger. You must probably have a lot of different definitions for political grief. But with that anger, take it and do something positive. You know, write letters, find somewhere you can volunteer, have positive conversations with other people to see if change can be possible and come our way. Number two, set healthy boundaries. Friggin' Facebook and the media is going to screw you up. We're all talking about fake news and what is real, but we keep exposing ourselves to that. The grief is just going to get deeper and deeper. The fear is just going to get deeper and deeper. We want to be able to pull ourselves out. And lastly, find your community. Find your community of people and dive into those deep discussions. Political grief. It is when your political parties are making decisions that you are just boggled with. Your mind is like, what the hell is happening? Political grief exists. It is when your government, worldwide governments, are making decisions and doing acts that make no sense. This grief instills sadness, fear, anxiety. We're all feeling this. I'm here to give you 3 ways to work yourself through this political grief that we are experiencing right now, and you all know what I'm talking about. Number one, channel that emotion. I know you're feeling anger, sadness, fear, all of it. Channel that emotion into something that's going to make change. Like that post that is something that you want to support. Write that letter that you need to write. Volunteer somewhere that you need to volunteer. Be part of the change. Be part of the action. There's nothing better to help with grief than actively move with it. Grief isn't something we get over. It's something we integrate. And political grief is the same. Number two, watch your exposure to it. Watch your exposure to Facebook, Instagram, social platforms, and the TV, the news, the media. We have to realize what we consume on a daily basis does determine our moods. If you're sitting there obsessed with this, you'll go crazy. Your mind will be spinning. But it doesn't mean walk away. It just means limit that exposure, balance it in your life. Make sure that you're not overexposing yourself to this. We're all talking about fake news. We all don't know what's been blown up, what hasn't been blown up. But this is instilling that fear and that sadness. But you still have to keep informed. So you got to find that healthy balance. And number three, find your people. Find your people. Join with them. Have those open conversations, healthy dialogues of where, the world may be headed and what you guys will be capable of doing together as a community, as a country. We have to recognize that grief is everywhere. And what you are experiencing right now in our world, worldwide, is political grief. Grief is defined as something we don't have the ability to control, and it causes immense fear and sadness. Political grief is real, and you're experiencing it right now. Take these 3 ways, implement them in your life, and know that change is coming. That together we grieve, and together we heal. Grief Uprooted Professional Grief and Empowerment Coaching are not to be used as a substitute for professional advice by legal, medical, financial, business, spiritual, or other qualified professionals. All our products and services are designed for grief empowerment through learning and sharing of one's lived experiences.